Yo, 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 what's up? This is John from Judge Innovation Girls in the Peach. Capital of the state, baby. All right, boys and girls. Woo, let me show you. Let me show you what I've been doing. I've been a grease monkey, boys and girls. You know that big eye in the sky. All right, lot of parts coming in. I mean, a lot of stuff coming in here and there, but I appreciate every single one of you. Let's just get right to it and not waste any of your time. All right, so got a lot of stuff that's come in. Got spark plug wires. Got this uh, water net kit. Um, comes with a thermostat. Sometimes when you go to the parts store and you ask them, you know, do they have a, what is this called? It's called a thermostat kit. If you'll ask them, most older stuff, they have a thermostat kit where you can get the gasket, the thermostat, and a new housing. And this housing has a port there. So this is for a Mustang, and the part number is right there. It is 4884 kilo Tango. And then here's the spark plug wires. This stuff come in right here. This is the air filter. This is the air filter for the C10. Part number on it is KD2045 Romeo Delta. Doing this one-handed. I'm just gonna have to bear with me just a little bit. See what this bad boy looks like. Just rip it open, Jay. Oh yeah. Smell that new rubber. Oh crap, it's red. Not a fan of red. Jay, you got a red shirt on. Yep, so this right here is just for mock-up. It will not fit right there because that's 4-inch and that's 4-inch. So I'm supposed to have a coupler. Yep, right there it is. So there's a coupler to neck it down, which will neck this down. Jay, you're gonna have to do something. That camera is all over the daggone place. All right, let's do it like this. All right, so this right here is to neck it down. Woo, look at them shiny clamps. Them sun guns are rust like nobody's business. They say they're stainless, but I don't believe it. I guarantee you them things are rust. Yeah. All right, so this little rubber boot. Oh, yeah. Jay, we can't see you. Where you at? Hold on a second, boys and girls. I'm a-coming. Just bear with me. So that boot goes right there. And then since that boot goes there, I'm not going to open it. Let's walk right in here. Look at all the stuff I got. Then I'm not taking this out of the static bag until I get ready to use it, because I don't want no static charge. So this is supposed to go right there like that, and then that filter is supposed to go on that, which I got another boot for that. So let's put that back in that box. And that part number on that is DL6012. Oh yeah, I got this too. Right here is the fuel. This is the fuel. Whew. Let me get in here. Turn this around. This is the fuel. I've been looking. I got GoPros. I got new GoPros. I got the brand new GoPro, and it gets hot. Look at that right there, carbon fiber. It took me a minute to find that, and let's just go and get. So here's an air conditioner compressor. There's a new starter, a bunch of other stuff. Let me get this chair over here, and I'm gonna show you guys what else I got. Like that right there. All right, just bear with me, boys and girls, and I'm gonna show you what I got. Some goodies. All right. So I can't see because I got the screen turned around, but here is the carbon fiber fuel pressure. So, and that part number there, I got that off Amazon. It's Jegs. That part number is 41533. All right. Man, that wasn't even sealed. I hope I didn't lose nothing in transit. I have been ordering so there are some air ride fittings. Or there's a checklist. So we got airline fittings, hose wrench, and couplers. All right, 3 items. All right. So this right here is, I turned that fan off, boys and girls, and I'm telling you what, it got hot. It's supposed to start getting hot again. So look at this. All right, this is from Evil Energy. Part number is X-Ray 001 Alpha Paul Delta 05 X-Ray. It is a ANN hose adjustable 3AN, that's Army Navy, to 16AN aluminum black wrench. Look at that, boys and girls. That right there is nice. So, nut, socket. All right, so what this is for, this is for this. All right. Now, I know some people's going to say, I just use a regular wrench, and that's okay. You can do that. But I don't want to scar them up. And I'm going to tell you how much I give for that wrench here in a second. So here is the fitting. This right here is, this one's with the fuel. This one's got a hole in it. And the hole is for, so I can put it on the fuel rail. This right here, look at her. Screw right into that bad boy right there, like so. And also have, got some nuts. What are you talking about, Jay? What are you talking about? No, I seen them. Yeah, right here. Block off nuts. So the part number on that is X-Ray 002 J8 Helo 0 Alpha Helo. So this right here is the block off the end of the fuel. So that right there screws onto that right there, and that's all done. Now, this is what this wrench is for. This wrench is to tighten these fittings. Man, that thing is nice. And that's to tighten those fittings. So let me go show you. Let me go show you right quick where this is going to go. So this fuel rail system has a Holley system, which has its own return in it. So I don't have to put a return. So this right here should screw, and it don't. Well, imagine that. Well, anyways, there's the first blooper. Daggone it. I guess I hit the wrong. I guess I ordered the wrong ones. Yeah, Johnny, I ordered the wrong ones. It's okay. I'll use them for something. I got to put some tape back on that thing. All right, so let's get, there's blooper number 1. All right, let's get back around here and let's see what else we got. So I'm going to go ahead and know that these are wrong. So these are 6. Yep, I bought 6. Should have bought 8s. I wasn't thinking. Anyways, I bought this assorted kit with all this. Ain't no sense in taking it out. It's got a bunch of elbows. Well, I'm gonna read it right here on the thing. Yeah. All right, so those flare caps was only $10 for 2, so $5 a piece. The ports, that little port was $7, and the wrench was $24. So nevertheless, I ordered the wrong ones. All right, so these air fittings, let me show you what these air fittings. All right, these air fittings, these are brass These are brass air fittings, and they are for this right here. They are for that bad boy right there. That's for that. So I got 4 of those because I got 4 of those. All right. So that's that. All right. Well, it's hot, boys and girls. All right. So let's get to the other stuff. So those fittings are wrong, but everything else is right. So, hey, you always got bloopers. You always got a sweat rag. All right. So look at there. Bam! What y'all think of that? All right. So here's the 302. So I cleaned up this alternator, tested out good, so didn't replace that. I told the client that there is no warranty if we use old parts. There's no warranty. I highly suggest putting new parts on it. They were okay. They said, do your thing. You have to get okay to do your thing. So the alternator's good. I had it tested. So ordered a new tensioner, new water pump, new timing cover water pump, timing cover, chain cover, new harmonic balancer, new idler, new power steering pump, new AC compressor. All right, so it has a new oil pump, new pickup. I have some new stock valve covers. I would have had these blasted and cleaned up, but they are so bad, pitted and rusted, for whatever reason. But if my buddy can put them in his blast cabinet and blast them and clean them up, I would much rather do that because these are factory. But here's the thing: a new set of these is $38, and he charges $85 an hour to blast. So if he spends 1 hour to blast these, that's $85. Okay, then I have to paint them. So I can get a new set for like $36, $38 off of Amazon. So that's probably what I'll do, and I'll just hang these up on the wall. This MSD was already in the car. It worked. Here's a distributor. Let me tell you something else I did. A blooper. Where's it at? Where's she at? Hold on a second. I got it somewhere. Somewhere. Oh yeah, this belt's wrong. I need a 92-inch. If you didn't know this, the first 3 numbers is the length of the belt. So I didn't pay attention when I picked it up at the parts store. I told them I needed a belt for a 94 Mustang with a smog pump, but I needed it for delete the smog pump. A 95 has no smog pump, so that's the belt that I needed, and I didn't pay attention when they threw it in the bag. This is 105, so it's 105 inches, right? The one with no smog pump is 82 and a half, so I just got to go back and change it. The smog pump was right here, so we deleted the smog pump because we don't need it. Now I just need a belt for a non smog pump, and I don't know what in the daggone world I did. I was going to show you, boys and girls. I just had it because I was talking. I was showing. What in the world? Just hold it. Oh, Lord have mercy. It's right here like a big dummy. Y'all see this? Y'all see that? Part number IS-68. And I got a new Ford. I like to stay with whatever goes with it, right? So Ford, GM, Dodge, whatever it's supposed to go, that's what I like to put back on it. You see this right here? Anybody knows what this is? This is the oil pump drive. And me, like a big dummy, I didn't put it in. So I have to flip this bad boy upside down, take the oil pan off, which is, it's okay, it ain't got no oil in it. Take the oil pump out, drop this in, and this goes in like that and comes up. So when you drop the distributor in, the distributor, the distributor slides on this, right? Get over here. So the distributor slides down on that, right? And then as it does that, I don't know why it's so dark right here. It slides down. There we go. Slides down on that. And then when the cam turns the cam gear on the distributor, it turns this, which turns the oil pump, which primes it. So Jay forgot to put that in. So, we all make mistakes. That's why you got to have a checklist. And I got a checklist right here in my book to go down on it. So let me turn this back around. So it's all good. Also, here's a tip. If you turn it in your power steering pump, for a core, here's a tip for you. There it is. Do not give them the cap. If you give them the cap, you have to buy that again. So make sure you pull your cap off of your old power steering pump and keep it, so you'll have a cap so you can put it back on there. Okay? All right? And I got to get one more bolt right there. That's a different size bolt. And then I got to put the timing marker. I got it. I got to clean it up. So let me show you what I did. This is how I, let me turn this around. So this is what I do. I got a plastic barrel, right? I fill it up with purple stuff, Dawn dishwashing liquid, and then I spray all the parts down with oven cleaner, and then I fill up this barrel. I'm gonna get it out of the sun. I fill this barrel up with hot water. I got 2 hose spigots on my house because I got a water boiler. I fill this barrel up with hot water, about yay high, and then I throw parts in here and let them soak, right? Like those aluminum pieces, I throw them in there and let them soak overnight, and then I clean them up, and then I painted them. And if you see how, they could have, let me turn this back around. They could have been blasted, media blasted, and then painted. But I don't have a blast cabinet. It's on the list. So I think they turned out real nice. See right here they are. They turned out real nice. And the paint that I used on those, everything that I used on the engine, that's what I used on the engine. This Rust-Oleum enamel. And also, here is this is what I used on those aluminum brackets, was this VTH wheel paint. And then here's the primer. Oh no, here's the black. Here's the black that I used to paint all the other pieces. And the primer is this Rust-Oleum primer as well. Now, I don't know where it's at right at the top of my head, but it turned out good. And I got new spark plugs. I got to put them in. Yeah, I got them over. And then I got headers. Stock Mustang OEM replacement exhaust manifolds. I think they were like $179 on Amazon, because the old ones have, y'all hear Johnny? The old ones have all that evap and that regen stuff in them. Not need that. So now, everybody, let me show you something else. And the reason why I'm gonna revisit this is because I talked to Build on a Budget yesterday, and he said that he was on his way back from Boone, or therefore, and he asked me a question. He asked me a question. He said, "What year's your camper?" And I said, 1961 Zipper, made in Clinton, South Carolina. They only made them for like 2 years, is what I was told. He said, "Oh, okay." And that was the end of it. And then I seen his video, and so I was like, let me revisit this. So I bought this camper. It's sad to say this. I bought this camper about 6 years ago, and we took, me and a buddy of mine, Chad Glass, we took the body off of it, redone the floor, put a new updated axle underneath it, a drop axle, and then we put full air ride on it so it lays completely out. And I actually intentionally built it to go behind my 54. But I've had so much trouble with the 54 with interior shops and stuff like that. So now what I decided, it's been 2 years ago, when my boy bought this 86 R10 for my son for his 17th birthday. I bought it for him, and I said, hey, let's fix up the camper to match the truck. He said, whatever you want to do, Daddy, I don't care, it's fine. So I'm just going to show you right now. So here it is. This is my 1961 zipper camper, made in Clinton, South Carolina. Now, the inside was trash when I got it, and when I went and picked it up, when I went and looked at it, it did not have this bad spot. But the man pulled it around his house and he did it. This thing is so light, you can just pick it. Now, as they use this thing, I mean, they went camping. I mean, it was everywhere. I mean, they had stickers all over it, right? So, but here's the thing. These are mobile home windows. You can buy all this stuff. You can buy these panels. You can buy all that stuff. So this thing had water tanks. The back's a little beat up because they used it. I mean, they camped it until 95, right? Here was the water hookup where you poured the water into the tanks, and then here is the hookup for the power right here. But the inside was trashed. I mean, it was trash. You know, Clinton zipper, it was trash. So what we did is we finished cleaning it out, and there's where we raised the wheel tubs. We did a C-notch. We raised it up, and then there's the air ride stuff. But I can kind of tell you how this thing went. So when you got on this thing, there was a little bitty closet right here, a little closet. There was a little sink. There was a ice box, not a refrigerator, an ice box. And there was a little gas stove right here in the middle, and there was a sink right here, a little sink. I kept the sink in the top of the gas eye. I kept it. Then when you come around here, it had a table, but it had two beds that folded down. It had two single beds here and here, and had a little table that folded down, and that's what it was. And then it had some shelves here. You can see where the trim was, and the shelves there, and all that good stuff. So, we put a new floor in. It's solid. It's just moisture, whatever. But we took the whole body off of it to redo all that. So yeah, it lays out. So since my boy's truck's going blue and white, and this thing was already blue and white, you can get all this stuff here. You can buy this, but see this trim here, you can make this on the shrinker and the stretcher and go in here and fix this out. Might do a little maintenance down here in the bottom. I ain't gonna do much to it. Just try to fix it up and make some trim pieces down here at the bottom, and then just let it ride and just keep it like it is. But boys and girls, good God, been on here 23 minutes. I hope you watched this whole video. I really do. And he got the rest of his air ride stuff, and right there is the rest of his air ride. So I'm going to knock that out this weekend, and so hopefully by next weekend that thing will be full air ride out. So he'll be happy. He's home from college, so just for a few weeks. So maybe we can knock that thing out a little bit for him. But remember, like I said, boys and girls, I appreciate every single one of you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Oh yeah, I got a lot of parts for the 68 C10 too. A lot of stuff. New steering wheel, new this, new that. Got a lot of stuff. So stay tuned for that. I ain't gonna keep you here on no much longer. Hit that subscribe button. And remember what I said, boys and girls. Don't worry about the man up the road or the man down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else's. And put God first at loose and drag. Peace, love, and chicken grease. I'm out.